Good afternoon. I am Dr. D.S. Chauhan, HOD Pathology. My topic is role of paraclinical departments as a co-supervisor pathology departments. What is pathology? This is the science of causes and effect of diseases, especially the branch of medicine that deals with the lab examination of the samples of body tissue for diagnostic purpose. Rudolf Virchow's the landmark publication published in 1858 of cellular pathology, which conceived of the cell as the center of all pathological changes. One of the most multidisciplinary field of research and diagnostic. It contributes new knowledge to benefit of many other disciplines. Pathology is both a medical specialty and the investigative scientific disciplines concerned with understanding of essential nature of the human diseases. It is accountable, measured by the accuracy of diagnosis and the resultant patient care outcome. Pathology department in academic institutes have to be many things owing both to the need to provide outstanding diagnostic expertise for all of the practicing clinical specialties and subspecialties. Need to have robust research programming. What are the sub-branches of pathology? Pathology is further divided into following branches like histopathology or surgical pathology. It deals with the surgically removed tissues and biopsies. Hematology and clinical pathology. It deals with blood and its disorders, urine examination, protein electrophoresis, semen analysis, stool and others. Cytopathology, fine needle aspiration cytology and body fluids. Immunopathology, transplant pathology, tissue typing. Molecular pathology, mutational analysis like FISH, and numerous diagnostic and predictive biomarkers such as HER2/neu in breast carcinoma and gastric carcinoma. This is the procedure how we do grossing, and second one is the pap smear in FNAC. This is molecular genetic, and this is our flow cytometers. Pathology is a center of all clinical departments like dermatopathology. The diagnosis solely based on the clinical findings and pathological findings. Then it is interconnected to every department like surgery, neurosurgery, urology, GIC surgery, medicine. All other departments have the connection with the pathology department for the diagnosis. Research pathology judgment evidence-based medicine show that the most of the journals published have the clinical pathological correlation, that is 47%, and pathology only 12%. What are the techniques available in our departments like light microscopic for morphological examination, histochemistry, special stains like Gill-Nielsen stain for tuberculosis, Fayette stain for leprosy, Elsen blue for different types of mucin, PAS and glycogen. There are so many other stains are available. Immunophenotyping and immunohistochemistry on tissue section and flow cytometry of the body fluids can be done. Body fluids and blood. Direct immunofluorescence on renal biopsy, skin biopsy, particularly vesicobullous lesions, blistering disorder and vasculitis. The role of immunofluorescence is very much needed. Flow cytometry based tests are in acute leukemia. We have the B cell panel, T cell panel. In chronic lymphoproliferative disorder, flow cytometry is very important. HLA-B27 typing. Markers of sepsis like CD64, CD25, HLA-DR. PNH assay, it is to be added. Reduced expression of GPI-linked complement regulator molecules like CD55, CD59, CD58 or RBC and WBC and platelet can be done. Minimal residual disease analysis, it is to be added. It is right now not present in our lab. Then hematology and clinical pathology, other tests which are available, hemogram, CBC analyzer XN1000 is presently available in our hospital. Coagulation test can be done, prothrombin activity, partial prothrombin time, D-dimer and fibrinogen. These are very useful in present COVID situations. Serum protein electrophoresis and serum immunofixation on the cases of the plasma cell dyscrasis and gammopathies like multiple myeloma. Chemiluminescence assay for vitamin B12, folate and ferritin level for anemias. High performance liquid chromatography for thalassemia and hemoglobinopathies. Role of pathology as a co-supervisor in the thesis. Mainly neoplastic or tumors may be benign or malignant. Since new WHO update 2016 onwards in CNS, GIT, hematolymphoid, endocrine, salivary gland tumor, urinary system, male and female genital system, latest WHO 2020 soft tissue update. New American Journal of Committee on New Assessing Margin Status of the Tumor in GIT. Non-neoplastic use of the pathology like renal cell transplant biopsy, neonatal sepsis with pediatric patients, Hirschsprung disease for intestinal motility disorder in infants with pediatric surgery. In new 2016 CNS tumors like Aedes mutant and Aedes wild type, there is need of histopathology and cytogenetics. Thesis on the clinical pathological pattern of brain tumor based on 2016 classification emphasis on newly described entities like S3K27M midline gliomas, RELA fusion positive ependymoma, embryonal tumors. There are few literatures on salivary gland tumor, newly described salivary gland tumor like mammary analog secretory carcinoma, sclerosing polycystic adenoma, cribriform adenocarcinoma of tongue. So the tumors of the salivary gland tumor can be correlated clinico-pathologically. For breast biopsies and mastectomy, study on hormone receptor, particularly ER/PR, HER2/neu and Ki67. Dysplasias, HER2/neu status in gastric, gallbladder cancer, pre-malignant lesions of the gallbladders. Histopathological grading and staging of the solid tumors along with newer immunohistochemistry. Clinico-radiological pathologic correlation of both solid tumors and soft tissue tumors, WHO grading 2020. So histopathological diagnosis is very important for their subcategorization. Figure staging of gynecological tumor like ovarian, cervical, uterine solely based on the cytology and histopathology. Ovarian tumor pathogenesis, tuber origin for high grade serous carcinoma, ovarian cortical cyst for low grade serous carcinoma, clear cell carcinoma. IHC for differentiation between tumors of the female genital tract, clear cell carcinoma, NAPSIN A, HNF1B, high grade serous carcinoma, P63, endometrioid carcinoma. For there are how to differentiate endometrioid carcinoma from endocervical carcinoma. There are few markers. Next entity, the assessing stomach response infiltrating lymphocyte. This is new entity. Assessment of the tumor infiltrating lymphocyte using international TIL working group. This system is a strong predictor for overall survival in colorectal carcinoma. So we do macroscopically we assess the tumor infiltrating lymphocyte at the site of on the biopsy. This is assessing margin status of the GI tumors. Like in esophageal cancer or colonic cancer, the margin status can be studied by the macroscopy, and also lymph node status can be determined by the histopathologically. What is the role of cytopathology? Clinical, pathological and radiological correlation of the thyroid tumors, cytopathology mainly in surgery. Clinical, pathological and radiological correlation of salivary gland swelling. Clinico-pathological correlation in patient with peripheral lymphadenopathy. Presence of human papilloma virus in pre-malignant and malignant disorder or oral cavity. Scrape cytology and HPV status in squamous carcinoma of oral cavity with histological correlations. In hematology, analyzer of coagulation parameter in different subset of the patient with venous thromboembolism like DSC scoring, D-dimer and fibrinogen. Anti-phospholipid antibody in obstetrics patient with the bad obstetric history to be added. To determine the clinical and laboratory risk predictors of paradoxical reaction in the cohort of the patient with tuberculous lymphadenitis like ESR, hemoglobin levels, lymphocytes counts. Laboratory parameter for study of the acute pancreatitis like hematocrit, D-dimer and ESR. Abnormal coagulation parameter associated with the poor prognosis patient with the novel coronavirus. This is the recent studies. In this, we do D-dimer, fibrin degradation products and prothrombin. Recently tested single and multi-parameter prediction tools for acute pancreatitis like hematocrit, erythrocyte sedimentation rate, D-dimer. These can be used for acute pancreatitis. We have CBC analyzer Sysmex XN 1000 and newer CBC parameter can be analyzed like immature platelet fraction, reticulated hemoglobin, NEWT X and Y parameters. These can also be used for neonatal sepsis. High performance liquid chromatography is in cases of hemoglobinopathies and capillary electrophoresis. This is published in a journal Utility of NEWT X and NEWT Y and NEWT Z parameter rapidly assessing the sepsis in the tumor of the patients. Similarly, in the changes in novel hematological parameter following thermal injuries, the flow cytometry can analyze the NEWT X, Y and other parameters of sepsis. In summary, pathology plays a pivotal role in diagnosing and confirmation of the clinical diagnosis. Involvement of pathology is seen in all clinical departments. Histopathology, tissue diagnostic, staging and grading of the tumor, margin status, non-neoplastic renal and GIT tumors. Cytopathology of body fluids, FNAC along with the cell blocks for ISC. And hematology, diagnosis of the hematological malignancy as well as non-neoplastic hematological disorder, lab parameters for differential diagnosis of the many diseases. Thank you.